doing? I hope that you're doing good. Having a beautiful day, evening, morning, whenever you get to this video. So, thank you for those of you that are returning subscribers. It's so nice to have you back. Welcome. And for those of you that are new, welcome. This is Enlightened Journeys. My name is Astraea Love, and I'm here to help just enlighten your journey a little bit more. Entertain you, get you to connect with the Most High God, get you to go within, get you to meet your spirit guides, all sorts of different stuff. All right, so my readings are for entertainment purposes only. I say that because I would like you to observe the information instead of absorbing it. When we take a bigger picture, because we're looking for your higher self's perspective of whatever comes up in the storyline. Okay, and then this is a reading for the collective. So I'm reading the collective energy and then whatever comes forth. So you need to be able to use your best discernment. Now, what is discernment? It's kind of like intuition. It's being able to go, okay, this part of the message is for me, and then this part of the message isn't for me. So my readings are timeless and prophetic, which means anytime you get to this reading, it'll be whatever is going on now. Okay. Or something that has happened that still, if it's coming up in any way, whether it's from this lifetime or another, it's because it needs to be resolved. Okay. Or it wouldn't show up. Be resolved, and there's things you can gain also that are positive. So, any advice that's taken from the reading must be followed up with a professional in the field of that advice, okay? So, be responsible with all of the information being channeled. If you have a pendulum, this is a pendulum. You can use a pendulum, or you could do muscle testing to ask yourself, you're connecting with your higher self, you're asking yourself questions, yes and no questions, yes, no, and I don't know. That's what I work with. Okay, so yeah, so everybody has clairsentient. I'm pretty sure that and that's like your gut feeling, your intuition, like when you just have that gut feeling. But when you're not using it all the time and it just works on being like triggered, okay, when you have a gut feeling, then it's really good to develop a way of communication with yourself so that you can at least start to guide yourself in the correct direction. Because if you've just been making random choices without even checking in with your higher self, should I go here? You know, you're putting yourself at risk for having not only a bad time, but just putting yourself in danger. Because, like, let's just say you have a food allergy. If you didn't ask compatibility on the restaurants, do I go here? Do I go here? Do I go here? Then you could go and eat somewhere and get food allergy contaminated. That's just like one random example, but I know that there's probably a lot more than that. Okay, I'm trying to get these like intros shorter, but they sometimes take longer. So this is a trigger warning. With any time that you're watching tarot, I don't know what's going to come through the cards. I just get the basic statement that God says, and I put that in the title. Other than that, I don't know what's going to come through the cards. So if you're not in a mentally and emotionally healthy space, you should just go get a cup of water right now. Straight up. Um, yeah, because water helps elevate your consciousness. I won't go into a whole thing of it, but this is just a trigger warning because I don't know what your triggers are. So you need to be able to be in a mentally and emotionally healthy space while watching my videos. Okay. By watching my videos, you are agreeing to the contract of being in control of yourself, being responsible for yourself, and with any of the information or knowledge being channeled, be on your best behavior because God the Most High is watching and the Holy Spirit is listening. The background music that you're hearing is called the YouTube channel Healing Vibrations. You should definitely go over there and check them out. They're great. They have a bunch of different sound baths that use crystal singing bowls and other instruments that help clear the energy, boost the chakras, and stuff like that. So, yeah, they would probably appreciate it if you went over there and subscribe to their channels. Honestly, when you have anxiety, going on and just putting on one of these sounds can really be something to help clear your energy and just make you calm. So, all right. So go ahead and like this video while you've got a moment, and we're going to jump into the protection. So we invite our higher selves forward into our consciousness and awareness now. We ask that the Most High God aid us in manifesting the Christ consciousness grids of the earth. We ask that the Most High God block out any evil, turn all evil eyes blind, return all evil times 10. We're calling upon the Most High God, invoking and evoking. We're calling upon we're invoking and evoking the archangels into our reality, along with our spirit guides and guardian angels. We invoke and evoke Excalibur, the circle sword, and blue flame, the will of God, along with the legions of Astraea and Michael. Into that also, we are using the sword of Solomon and the sword of Moses, along with the angels of the four directions associated with that, to put up extra protection. We're inviting the ancestors of myself and the ancestors of the collective, the Elohim, the deities of Lovecraftian lore, the Holy Grail Vortex, the Holy Spirit, any crossover loved ones that have messages, ascended masters, Jesus Christ, saints, Ophanim, and the Galactic Federation of Light, along with any other light councils or spiritual court systems. The Watchers, the Elemental, the Fae and Spirit Realm, the Nature Spirits, including Gaia and Green Man, Alien, Alien Known, Alien Natu, the extraterrestrial starseed families, the infinite safety and protection along with the Creator, along with the promises for the chosen, Jehovah, Yahweh, the Jinn, Allah, Sakla, Theos, Shiva, Shakti, Lilitha, the Light of God, Glory of God, the Heavenly Host armies, the Orisha, the Eloah, the Eladuma, and Gonkwe. Okay. Thank you. I love that energy. I just keep adding stuff to it because, like, I just really like specific beings that are connected to me. Jesus is really awesome. I've never, ever had a time where I have not interacted with that Christ energy and came back with something really useful for myself. So I can definitely account to that. All right. So basically, God is vindicating you, is what I heard. Coming down from the head, God's like, I am getting off. God is getting off his throne, coming down here to vindicate. I mean, not like in a person, but he is getting off his throne, which that it takes a lot to move the man off of his throne. Man, God of man. So anyways, the creator of all things is getting off the throne and coming down here to vindicate us. Well, to vindicate us and the chosen specifically. All right, we're going to go ahead and use my sacred chime to cleanse the area, and then we'll get started with the tarot cards. Okay. Shout out to the people that think that's all I do for protection. Oh my gosh. Everything is in layers, my dear. It's like literally, you just start, when you are under attack for so long, you just start to live your life in like cleanse mode. Cleansing, always cleansing, continually cleansing, purifying, protecting. Okay, so we ask that the Holy Spirit illuminate everybody's consciousness that watches this video to how this situation is affecting her. It may just be one or two things that I say that you need to hear, of why you're watching this video. So again, using your best discernment. Now, when I pull the cards, I'm going to be giving you information, okay? You're going to have to choose between what information you want to take with you and what information you want to leave for somebody else, right? Okay, so while that's happening, you can be asking additional questions about what I'm talking about. You can be asking further yes and no questions and answers with your pendulum, and then you can be getting answers back. And so that's going to give you, again, an even bigger amount of information that you'll walk away from this reading with, because this is, time consuming. And so, yeah, you want to be able to get the most out of it. That's why I've got sounds going, I've got candles burning and incense and all that stuff going. And I've been praying. Okay. So yeah, so basically being vindicated, what does that mean? Being vindicated is like when let's say that you have to go to court for something and somebody takes the stand, okay? If somebody were to take the stand and they were to speak on your defense or speak, like the vindication that I'm feeling is coming from the Most High God. So basically there's something that's being brought into spiritual court, and the Most High, and these people are trying to lie, like under oath, in court, in spiritual court, and the Most High God's going, no, like I saw everything and I'm vindicating this one, and then God says what God says, right? Okay, so that's more of the energy that I'm feeling. I am picking up on 3 witches, but let's just see what this is about. Yeah, 7 of Swords right off the bat. So many choices confront you, but only one is correct. All others will bring disaster. Running away from decisions, problems, and commitments makes things worse. So what I'm picking up on is that this person has been doing this for a long time. It's almost like they've been trying to swap out either health. I want to say health, but like maybe it does have to do with some type of destiny, but I want to say health. Like, let's say that somebody has, oh my gosh, okay, I won't use the actual example that I know of, but let's just say that you have like a family member that has a terminal illness that they're going to pass away from. Like, this is just a weird example, okay? That has, so it's somebody that's got a terminal illness that they're going to pass away from, okay? And terminal means you are going to pass away from it, just to let you know. Okay, so it's one that's indefinite. But then you've got a person that's related to that family member or whoever this person is that's sick, who's going out and like a raging lion, like the devil, running about seeking to whom they could devour, basically finding people that they can sacrifice, you know, for a little bit more life and health for their beloved one. When their beloved one, the reason that they're dying, now anybody can cure death. Okay, if you go within yourself and you like literally go to death and you can cure death, people won't do that because they're afraid of it. Like, they're too scared. And so they do this pussyfooting around, like, I'll do all this like destiny swap, trading of energy, health trade, like trying to do basically they're trying to use chosen ones. This is what God's saying, that these people were trying to use chosen ones as like a blood bag, you know, to keep somebody alive, like literally just trying to liquidate. And so some of these chosen people have actually passed away because of this witchcraft. That's why, like, you were probably sent in your bloodline to sniff this shit out, like, and it may just be that you suddenly got an illness. Like, why do I feel like they were draining you of your life force energy, and they were trying to take your like pure energy and trying to put it into this low vibrational person, you know, that maybe this person taught their child how to do this or something. I mean, I'm seeing definitely different scenarios of how this happens. They go across seas to get it done, but basically they're trying to sacrifice people so that they can, yeah, people's lives and energies, whether that's getting them set up, like whatever this is, these people are going to hell. And the thing is that they're going to have to watch. They're going to have to watch what they did come back on their family. Like, I can't even say to the fold, because this is to a chosen one that they've done. So if you could have had a family member that passed away recently, because this person is running, like, how can you run away from something? Like, you're holding swords, first of all, real safe, while running away, while looking behind you at the past to see if your past is going to catch up with you. That's what I feel in this card. So yeah, running away from decisions, problems, and commitments makes everything worse. Your first instinct will be to try to do everything on your own. Back off at the first sign that it's not working. Selfish decisions bring dishonor and shame. Well, yeah, it would be really selfish to say that, oh, like, because this person didn't know that one of the people they tried to sacrifice was chosen, but God did. God knew. And they're really truly trying to keep alive a wicked person. This is not a good being. This is why this person is dying, and why they had an appointed death time, and why the Grim Reaper is like, okay, I'm going to stand here and wait to see how longer God allows this to go on for. Yeah. This is like literally confirmation. This is the 5 of Wands in the reverse, which is not a good energy. So someone will try to cheat you, even use illegal means to take something from you, like your life, Like, this is literally what this person, like, don't be afraid, because this person's already done this. They've already done the witchcraft. This is why they're having to run away like a little bitch, holding sword. Like, they have to run away while holding weapons and looking behind them because of what they did to you. So don't be afraid, because this has already done backfired and is already like, you're just getting the confirmations of what happened, so that you know what you were feeling. Okay, so that you don't think you're crazy, because you're not. If you were feeling like, if you were feeling energetically something being siphoned from you, you're not crazy. Like, so this is talking about somebody trying to cheat you using illegal means. Well, it would be very illegal to try to sacrifice. Like, there's just in no framework of human thinking that that's an illegal thing. Again, karmic law also is like, this is very illegal karmically, and universal laws like, no. So do not trust anyone with sensitive information or financial accounts. Okay. Watch out for deceitful, dishonest people. Do not underestimate your opponents. They're powerful. Beware. You may not see it coming until it's too late. Okay, so this is like a dual warning. This is like you needing to know and wake up about this situation. And again, if you've been getting some of your health back, it's because this has already backfired. That's why I could feel like you don't have to be afraid of, like, oh, I'm scared this is going to be done to me. No, sweetie, this was done to you. Not is. This was. God has stepped in at this point, and they can't do fucking anything about it. They can't do anything about that. They're running to all their different practitioners. They have all this money. Some of these people are like famous. Some of these people are like musicians, actors, whatever. Like, literally, some of these people are like that. Okay, but there's no crossroad demon that can come up against. There's nothing that can come up against the Most High God. No, there's nothing. That's why these people, it's like a warning for you, for just so that you know, like, that this was being done by a group of witches. And I honestly, I feel like this group of witches or wizards or whatever they are, this was something started in their family that they have just tried to keep on doing, and God has cursed their family indefinitely. So this person has like really harmed their children, their children's children, their children's children's children, if there are any of those that will ever exist, because again, God may decide to wipe out the entire lineage because of what it's done. So this is like when you fuck around and you find out real style with the universe and with the Most High God. And then it's like, oh, we were already in the end of days apocalypse by like everything happening via revelations, predictions. What the fuck? At this point in the game, you're going to be questioning if God is real. These people just didn't care. They're like, well, I haven't been stopped yet. Well, no, but now you're going to lose in increments of, you're going to lose one person every, like you probably going to lose like 20 people in your family within the next year. Like, but you did that because you wanted to keep this old wretched wicked ass soul alive at here. And the thing is, this person, they're trying to prolong its life, it's a fucking vampire. It's not a goddamn person. This is somebody that's turned societies and states into psychic vampires without them even knowing it. It's like a serious fucking life force or criminal to life, like this being. So this is like just really wicked. It's a really wicked thing that's going on. Ten of Pentacles. Yeah. Ten of Pentacles. This is like about inheritance. This is partially what these people took from you by trying to siphon your energy. You could have lost cars. You could have lost family to, like, you could have lost your kids to CPS or CPDS, whatever it's called. You know what I'm talking about, the people that come and they take your kids away. You could have lost, like literally, these people, you could have lost your home. So yeah, it's an inheritance of gift or money, affluence and importance, material success, security achieved through through conventional wealth building methods. So yeah, like this is all up in the upright. Invest in the stock market, buy real estate, plan. So you've got the, oh my God, collective, you have the best luck coming. Like, it's like you have like godly luck. Like, that's what I'm feeling. Because it doesn't, it's like what these people have gotten away with towards coming towards your 10 of Pentacles, which is like they want to eliminate you and take over your career path and your divine life purpose. But they don't know what your divine life purpose is because that's between you and God. And so this is like the error in their thinking. This could have been somebody that wanted to buy the property that you were living in. And they could have been sending, oh, that's a bitch move. They were so somebody could have been sending to that property that you just sold and you moved. They could have been sending like conflict spells, move out spells, get away from here spells, stuff like that, so they could buy the property. Well, that's creative. Either way, you're coming from you're coming for a chosen one's inheritance, gift, money. This is like your it's like your taxes, like your everything. That's your finances, a 10 of Pentacles, you know. This is your, even your ability to make money through being your authentic self, which, that honestly, that's how people of the, what I've seen of the future, the people that rule the world in the future are artists, like painters, yo, because like with all the AI artwork and stuff that's being produced, painters, individuals like that of learning and of study, these are going to be the people that are really valued in the future and worshipped, like looked up to, because they can create something that is irreplaceable. You know what I'm saying? Musicians, like, I'm just seeing that art is the number one priority for the human race because of how it affects people. So the arts, right? That could be acting, singing, all that stuff. But also it could also be um, building buildings, you know, design, stuff like that, architecture. Okay, so basically, if your health was being siphoned, that is now being returned to you, is what I just heard. Um, yeah, yeah. These people, they were so warned about this. This is the Nine of Swords and the reverse. The Nine of Swords is about being in grief and pain and sorrow and debt, sickness, mental illness. They were wishing so much bad, projecting so much bad. So these people's priorities are so dangerously out of balance, even though things appear to be going well. And this is what they're saying, like, well, I got away with, like I said, well, I got away with it doing this to so and so. Well, you did it to so and so the first time, but that so and so was not a chosen one, not a direct lineage to the Most High God, where you're attacking the cellular matter that is the Most High God, like a child of that. Oh, see, the spirits in here were like, oh, just the thought of it, right? And also, like, their priorities are dangerously out of balance and out of control by trying to keep somebody else alive that should not be here. Put this reptilian in the ground. Let it see its last days. We don't need that shit. Like, I don't care what type of, this is a reptile. This is a lizard person mixed in with, like, literally a very low, but like I remember the first time I came to this planet, the people here were really weird. They were extremely low vibrational, very, very disgusting. And each place I went to, they had a different perversion. Like this one place, when I landed, the humans there were all of them sold themselves for money, and that's what they did. Like that's what it was insane. So anyways, it was said like everything has a price and everybody has a price. And so their whole mentality was about buying and selling people. Like it's just pure demonic. I'm feeling that type of old school human that I first encountered when I fell and came down here. I'm feeling that again, mixed with a reptilian person. And that this is the person that they're trying to keep alive. So yeah, scandal, loss of innocence. These people, I can tell you that, like, from what they did to you, Gabriel he's still blowing the horn, but or the trumpet. Okay, but was blowing it. Okay, also like yesterday and the day before. When Gabriel blows the horn, the avenging angels show up, right? Gabriel's blowing the horn because the situation has been so out of balance and it needs to be balanced. So yeah, it talks about you enter a world where people play for keeps, not for the weak or cautious. This is like describing that type of human that I first encountered, just really gross, dirty, mentally perverted, not so much in a sexual way, but yes, sexually, but not just that way, but just let's say distorted, just totally distorted view of things from what we would look at life to be now. So yeah, this is talks about this person staying in a self-destructive path, even though they know that's clearly the wrong thing to do. You cause your own pain. This just gives a warning for these people because truly they're causing their own pain in every sense of the way. But now, since Gabriel's blown the trumpet, the dead have come back to life in spirit form, the dead ones that these people took out with witchcraft, the dead souls, the dead chosen beings, they've come back to speak their case, and they're tormenting these people. Like they're literally taking these people to purgatory. When I say these people are going to hell, they're going to purgatory. Then they gonna wait a long ass time, and then eventually their case will be heard. And then after that, they gonna be sent straight to hell, and they gonna spend the rest of the forevers there on fire. I mean, God's literally gonna be like, "Oh, it's trash day, second death fires." Okay, and then there goes your soul. So this is the fate that they have. Like they're buying for time in this realm. They should be buying for time in the next realm by trying to do something good, by maybe giving all that money that they, took people's destinies and fame and shit and then just turned it into their own bullshit. Maybe they should give people their money back and shit like that. Try to make an amends. Maybe you could work something out for, purgatory in the next life. Because after this, you're fucking done. Like, these people are so fucked. I would never want to be in this situation. It's actually really, it's like, I can only look at it through a lens of humor because they did, like it says, you create your own pain. They did it to themselves. And then to not even end up being successful, like really, you're gonna trade somebody's life and how this would come about would be weird things, like people end up burning, like falling into a fire while camping, people getting in a car accident. That's the way that this translates to when they are trying to sacrifice somebody using witchcraft. I mean, weird things happen. People get sick with like diseases that again, they're just taking this person's disease and trying to put it onto another person. So they really cause their own pain. Yeah, and also they're under the influence. So again, this is the 3 of Cups in the reverse. This is about a group of people. Like I said, there was 3 witches. Oh my gosh, 3 witches. 3 witch bitches in the reverse. Yeah, that are they have consumed so much of this witchcraft that they've made themselves sick. So lack of exercise and overindulgence in food and drink result in weight gain. Arguments and misunderstandings, confused feelings, friends may turn their back on you, loss of social stature, feelings of loneliness and isolation. Take care of yourself, think positively. Also, if you had anybody that committed suicide in your family, yeah, it was this energy. Because this is showing me how these people who were sending that suicide, kill yourself, take yourself out type shit, these people are getting that back to the degree, and they're wanting to take themselves out. I can feel that in the 3 of Cups right there. Justice. Boom. I mean, God can't even be any more. You're getting justice. You're getting vindicated. This is it right here. The card of personal integrity and fairness. Take responsibility for your own actions. Every action you take will have an effect. Be decisive, move forward. Contracts, agreements, and legal disputes are resolved in your favor. If you have been wronged, justice is assured. Okay, so again, with what had been done, justice is assured, no matter what. Like God is vindicating you. Page of Pentacles. This signifies a male that's under 30, but it could be somebody that's in their 30s, who's high spirited, engaging, and optimistic, makes friends easily, sociable and charming, intellect, educated with good common sense, loyal, honest, trustworthy, thinks before he speaks. This person trusts you and looks out for your best interests. He will have a positive effect on your life. Okay? And honestly, I feel like some of you are going to become pregnant with a child. That's for somebody, and that child is going to be everything that was on this card. Take away the age though, but like the energy of that. Okay? Because whatever these people were doing, it was taking your destiny from you. So if your destiny was to have a child, or if your destiny was to be with a specific person or to be around a certain family member, and somebody tried to take that away from you, well, that's going to be returned to you. And so you'll see a whole vault of treasures being opened up, basically, right before your eyes, is kind of what I'm feeling. I'm going to do the guardian angel messages. I really like this deck a lot. Boom. No. Okay. 9 of water. Wishes, dreams, and happiness. Yes. Wishes, dreams, and happiness. This is what they wanted to take. Basically, they just were like, well, whatever her heart's desire is. Oh my gosh. Which would be like your wishes, your dreams, and your happiness. Yes. Again, also, this is the 3 of earth. I'm going to turn the fan on because it's hot in here. Okay. This is the 3 of earth, and this is about your talent, your recognition, and you getting collaboration. Collaboration could be with the Most High God. See how it's the spirit realm right there that she's collaborating with? And it is towards a talent or creating something. So it's showing me that you have a skill. And it could be also that this gift or skill is going to be passed down to the Page of Pentacles energy, which could be a child that you have alive now, or it could be one, again, that you're going to have, or this could be like a spiritual baby. And what is a spiritual baby? A spiritual baby is when 2 parts of your own self come together, and in a tantric way, you create another soul, but that soul is like a 5th dimensional being. That's what I can, or a 4th dimensional being. And then eventually they'll work their way down through the dimensions to incarnate into some type of physical creature. But also, spirit baby could be like Gaia being pregnant with another planet, another earth, another realm. So, yeah, there's different ways to interpret that. Yeah, Queen of Fire. You have everything that you need within you, literally, to get through this and to move forward. Your intelligence and exuberant and determined person. You don't give up. And I think your tenacity, where other people see the chosen ones that were being attacked before, like before they moved on and attacked you, they didn't know that they were chosen, and they weren't activated. The reason why it has put this person in the 7 of Swords and you're getting justice is because in this reality, you became activated. And by you being activated and in alignment with whatever your real purpose is, with whatever you're supposed to be doing, you coming into alignment caused this shit to boom, just backfire bad with the Most High. I mean, really bad. So I'm so sorry that you lost like a family. Like, that's just not, even if you lost your mental health for a while or whatever it is, these people are, how like, you have suffered a lot, but these people have no idea how much they're gonna suffer. I mean, it's fucked up. Unless you've been there and gone through purgatory, gone through hell, got like, and well, most of us chosen ones have, because we exist in all realities simultaneously. Yeah, Queen of Earth, gracious, practical, and capable. You have a very grounding energy. And so I feel like that's going to help you transmute this energy with Gaia. Oh, ego. Okay, so this is probably the number one thing that is causing these people to still try to do this destiny swap, energy swap, health transfer. I don't know what to call it. It's like all of those things in the above that I just said. The ego is all about illusion, dependency, and materialism. So again, this person that they're trying to keep alive by supernatural means, by sacrificing other people's lives, and they're only getting like a couple more weeks. This is pathetic. This is somebody that's working from their ego in complete illusion, completely dependent on this person, this reptile person, lizard person. And I'm not saying that all lizard people are bad, but this one sucks. And very materialistic. Like, I felt like some of these people could be even like famous people. So maybe you took a picture with a famous person or you met somebody famous. I don't know. That's kind of weird. It's a stretch for me, but I do get that that's true. I kind of think famous people might be predators. It's like when you become famous, like you get this illusions of grandeur about yourself, right? And then unless God, and usually this is why a lot of famous people end up getting humbled so hardcore, because they take advantage of other people while they're famous. And by doing that, they're hurting other part. Like anytime that you go against another person and you cause them harm, you're actually hurting yourself. It's just people don't have the emotional or intellectual awareness. They're so stuck in the ego, just driven on go, go, go. Do whatever it takes when at all costs. At all costs, you mean like when at all costs, but you lost your soul? You lost the fucking eternity that God was going to give you in paradise, and you have to go to purgatory and then hell? And then you better pray to the Most High that you don't run in to one of the entities run in hell that are the angels that run hell, that are one of the people that you took out. Like, these people have the victims of their crimes in this life already having risen, and now they're haunting them. And so that won't stop until the person's gone. Yes, this was all about the sun. Like, success, recognition, health, vitality, enthusiasm. So yeah, fame, pretty much. King of Fire, inspirational, charismatic, and innovative. That's what you are. That's why you're such a value to this world. That is why you are such a valuable. Because you're inspirational, you're charismatic, and you're innovative. You're not a regular schmegular like these other people thought you were. See, if they would have known that you were chosen, they would never have tried to come up against you like this. Just to let you know that. It's because you look to them like an easy, like just somebody that's really kind, really nice, you know? You just look like an easy target. That's for somebody. But God cloaks us very well. They wouldn't have been able to see who you were because God needed them to come up against you so that they could get caught up with the Most High God for coming up against one of his chosen. We're going to use some of the Spirit Junkie. Because I feel like now that we've got the truth out, it's all being reversed, you know? This is not something that you're going to have to worry about in the future because God's handling it now. And every time that they tried to do this, like level up off of you thing, it caused you to level up. Like, and so the law of attraction is a pickle. But like literally, these people created their own demise. How it says you cause your own pain, the Nine of Swords reverse. They really did. I seek out happy people who inspire me to be great. I seek out happy people who inspire me to be great. I don't have to fear my fear. I can use it as a way to get closer to love. I love that. That's so good. I don't have to, like, really, I don't have to fear my fear. I can use it as a way to get closer to love. It's beautiful. So if there wasn't any anxiety about this, like, I was picking up that this has already backfired. It was weeks ago that this was done. Somebody that did this, somebody in their family could have gotten into a fatal car accident. There's a few dead people that got into car accidents because they were wishing car accident on you. I can't control the world, but I can control how I choose to perceive it. I can't control the world, but I can choose how I choose to perceive it. Or I can control how I choose to perceive it. My bad. Wow, this one's really good, you guys. My happiness is a direct reflection of how quickly I can shift my perceptions from fear to love. And truly, this is what we're talking about when we're doing muscle testing. You know, muscle testing, you're checking with resistance, you're checking this way. But really, if you look at it from, okay, spirit, we're setting up that, like, a feeling of fear would be a no, okay? An elated feeling of love and joy would be a yes. Okay, then you use that precept and you go, okay, is this part of the message about me? Then you can literally just be shifting your perception from fear to love and having your intuition kind of guide you so that you can get the answers. That's what I saw with that. You know, because fear is a sinking feeling. It's down. The energy goes down. Love is a rising feeling. It goes up. The energy goes up. So you could literally use that, use your perception and ask questions. Okay, I established no is down, it's fear. Yes is love. And then ask questions that way. Guidance is available to me now. I know that angels, ancestors, and spirit guides are always at hand. I do not walk alone. People, did you hear that? Did you hear that? We do not walk alone. Okay, we come with legions upon us. Guidance is available to me now. I know that angels, ancestors, and spirit guides are always at hand. I do not walk alone. True that. My friendships support me, nourish me, and inspire me. My friendships support me, nourish me, and inspire me. The sun. This is the second time that we've gotten the sun in this spread, which is good because what does the sun mean? The sun means illumination. It means light. It means bringing light to the shadows, to the darkness, to things that were done in the past, bringing it to the light. And that could be one, like the Page of Pentacles, whether this is somebody from your past, present, or future, they do have something within them that's very pure and good. Oh yeah, it says right here, loyal, honest, and trustworthy. That's exactly what I was feeling, you know, like good, benevolent. Yeah, and it says with good common sense, level-headed. Okay, so if this is your child, that they may already be born, they may be an adult, they may be in their 30s. Or it could be one that hasn't been born yet. Either way, you know, this is showing me child, but it's showing me inner child, but it's also showing me illumination. So your son could be like literally another star seed or another light worker or another earth angel or chosen. You know what I mean? I mean, those are all chosens, but yeah, could be a wise one. It's safe to ask for help. People want to support me. Remembering that, okay? Like, I think that COVID kind of put everybody in their heads to the point where it was just hard to ask for help, and to ask for things. But now we're back to a space in society where I think we can open up a little bit more. We don't have to be so shut off and reserved. Um, the sun is about success and it's about good health, you guys. So this is showing me that this justice, it's returning to you, literally, your good health, high self-esteem, confidence in love and career, improved physical condition and overall energy level, mental alertness. So again, if they were taking your mental health, this is your mental health being returned and them going insane. Well, them and then these witches, the three witches. So optimism and happiness, a period of contentment and joy. Doubtful ventures now have a great future. So yeah, anything that you were doubtful to take action on, the reason was there that God was giving you a feeling, don't do it yet. The reason is because these people were going to try to come in and swoop in and steal from you in whatever way they could your pentacle, your page of pentacles, your pentacle, your money, your coins, your life force energy. I mean, at this, like, yeah. So again, anything you were doubtful before, it was being siphoned. That's why it didn't come to full success or full fruition. Okay. So don't give up on it unless you know that it's something that you should have been doubtful in the first place. Okay. Then give up on that type of stuff. But education or study will be successfully completed. So you could have a child that is completing school. Congratulations. Or just completed college. This child's going to bring in a lot of fortune for your family. I just cut the deck on the Empress and the Magician. The Eight of Cups. See how this person is walking away from what they had invested in? And it's like they have to count their losses. This is your enemy. Like they're having to walk away from what they invested, and the spirit's sitting that ass down. They're very you may be feeling these people's energy that they're projecting to you, because they're projecting this energy of the Eight of Cups onto you. It's disappointment, dissatisfaction, tired of current situation. You have a bad attitude, take action, leave your current relationship or job. This is like a breakup spell. So again, they're having to break up from whatever little, injustice league that they fucking started, to be honest, with these wicked witches. Make dramatic changes in your life. Carry through with plans. Look elsewhere for happiness. Indicates travel or relocation. So yeah, again, somebody may have to travel or relocate, one of these people. If it is you that has to travel and relocate, that's actually going to be a good thing. Because it says, look elsewhere for happiness. All right? Look within for happiness. Give your happiness and that to the Most High God. It sounds funky, but when you do that, it's very liberating. Yeah, so this is showing me what's going to happen to these people next. I'm seeing the future here. In these two cards, at least, the way that they're coming next to each other. All right, so we started with the Seven of Swords energy, running around like a little coward. We're having to run like running with swords in your hands. No, we don't run with scissors. We don't run with knives. We don't run with swords. But this person does. And while they're looking behind them because of what they just tried to do to somebody else. So like, already not a safe trip that they started themselves on. Then it goes to literally the Five of Wands, which is talking about somebody truly messing you over. Like they could have been running away from a situation where they truly messed you over, and now God is truly messing them over. And it has to do with their Ten of Pentacles. They're losing everything that they cared about. They wanted to take everything that you cared about. Now they're losing everything that they cared about, but it wasn't really anything important, because again, it was they wanted to keep you stuck in bed in mental illness, whatever this shit is, okay? Sadness, grief, whatever. They wanted to keep you in some type of self-destructive cycle. Like that's what they want. They wanted these three wicked witches to be on their side and to aid them in doing this whatever it is. I don't want to say destiny swap, because it's not exactly that. It's like stealing people's life. But the Hermit in the reverse, okay, so this is somebody that is just ignorant. They're just ignorant. And this illumination to how upset they are about you and your Ten of Pentacles is causing people to wake up from whatever this spell has been. Because their distrust of others. These people are refusing to go within and listen to spirit. They're refusing to go within and all. Like self-reflection, not... We're in Saturn's in retrograde, which is all about self-reflection, contemplation, and going within. Dwelling on the past holds you back from progress. Dwelling on the past. Look, they have no other... They can only look in the past, basically, right there. And yeah, rushing to decisions creates most of your problems. These people were like, hurry up, get it done. Just do it. They had put so many spells out there to be done that these workers that are whatever practitioner workers, they start doing, or they could be part of a secret society as well, but whatever. Either way, they start doing the magic, and it's all about trying to hurry up and get to where you are already seated. It's delusional. That's delusional to me. Like, how are you going to be trying to hurry up and cheat somebody out of their own destiny of who they're supposed to be when they're already being themselves? Like, that's nutty. Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, okay? Insane in the membrane. Yeah, these people are very, ooh, I want that. Let's do that. Ooh, I want that. Let's do that. Like, they just jump on anything. They jump on the bandwagon of anything, okay? So, rushing to decisions creates most of your problems. If you keep doing what you've always done, the results will be the same. Rely on others and trust their judgment. Literally, other people have told these people, like, yo, I know what you're doing to so-and-so. I literally am hearing that very clairaudiently. Like, I know what you are doing to so-and-so, and you have to stop. Somebody in their organization warned them, I know what you're doing. And threatened them, was like, dude, don't do this to this person. And then they were like, okay, I won't. And then they just, as soon as that person leaves, they go ahead and do it again. Yeah, the Lovers of the reverse. Trying to get... Now, how were they going to get a twin flame? How was this person going to get a twin flame when that wasn't even in the cards for them? Delusional. So, like, again, the Ten of Pentacles, even part of that has to do with your twin flame journey and coming together. So, the Lovers in the reverse is talking about an inability to make a decision. A bad choice is made. Duh. This was all a bad choice, yo. Friends move on and abandon you. These people, like, yes, they're going to move on and abandon these people that did this, okay? Especially the ones that were tricked into doing shit that they didn't know. I mean, they knew what they were doing. Like, yeah, we're sending out curses, or we're trying to steal energy or whatever. They knew what they were doing, but they didn't know who they were doing it to. And so by them knowing who they were doing it to, now they feel bad, because it's like doing it to Jesus. It's like doing it to Muhammad. It's like doing it to somebody that's like a prophet of the earth. Like, you don't fuck with them. You just let God do God's journey with those people, and you let them go. But this person didn't have enough sense. Again, God was not going to allow these people to see who you truly were, because God needed you to be there, to be like the black sheep, to expose these people, to be the white elephant in the room and be like, hey, remember all those death spells, 100 or 1,003 death spells y'all did on the moon? I'm still here. That scares the shit out of these people because they know with just one of these spells, they would have been taken out. Now they know most definitely that their lineage will be taken out. And it'll literally just be like God being like, well, let this be a lesson to everybody, and that's it. There's no crying about it, no whining about it, no more deals with the devil, no more sacrificing other people, no more of it. When it comes to this point, like to this, it's like, no, it's done. Okay? God's like, well, you know, what was done, what was done. So yeah, this could be a possible divorce. Honestly, I'm also seeing a practitioner that does a lot of love magic. They do a lot of love magic. They've caused a lot of people to have heart attacks prematurely. Like I'm talking about premature deaths mostly, is what I'm feeling with this sacrifice type of energy. A moral lapse involving temptation, indiscretion, and infidelity, interference in laws, and the need to heal a relationship. So yeah, these people have more problems upon more problems upon more problems. So I don't think we need to keep going into that. Because just know that they're getting what they deserve. Like times infinity. I can't even tell you how much more. All right, well, let's do one more card. So, one card for collective. Okay, again, this person is like literally at the end of their road. 10 of Swords in the reverse. This is them at the end of their road. I mean, they may even be taken out by a loved one. This possible divorce could be a backfire of that chaos magic, like them trying to take like not, what am I hearing? 9, 8, 9, 10 years to try to break you up with somebody using some type of fire magic, divination, water magic. And now, so these people are not facing problems in the 10 of Swords in the reverse. The problems are not going to go away on their own. They'll need courage to overcome them. A long period of troubles and suffering ends with courage and hard work. Like I said, they're going to have to make amends to the people that they did this to and pay them money, because I do feel like some of these people are celebrities, they're rich, and that's honestly what God is just saying that they have to do. They have to give back what they stole. And what did they steal? It has to do with your 10 of Pentacles. So it has to do with finances, fame, public recognition, all that stuff that we were talking about. Universal law is not giving them an opportunity to say, oh, I'll get it next time. It's got to be made up this lifetime, period. Point blank, period. And if it's not, then you die. Then you just forfeited your life. And that's what God has to say, is that you pay it back in this lifetime and that's it. Like, you will never be allowed or near my child, not one of my children, and not in another human life. You will never take a human form again. Do you understand what you fucking did? These people are still not even sincere in their cries out and apologies to the Most High God. God's like severely offended that on top of them doing all this shit, that they still are trying to be unauthentic and like fake to God. Like God's like, yeah, after y'all lied in spiritual court, nah, like it's done. They're about to go through extreme suffering, stagnation, intellectual rut. They need to open themselves to new ideas, look for ways to stretch your imagination. The answer to the problem is inside you. They need to go within and find whatever the F it was within them that caused them to do this shit. And then they need to eradicate that from themselves. That's the answer. They need to go within, find out whatever it was, and then pull the plug on that. Thank you. We're not going to give any more power to that. I cut the deck on the 4 of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. This is literally talking about your inheritance as an earthly being, as a divine inheritance coming from the Most High God. Okay, the 4 of Pentacles. An inheritance, gift, or large sum of money leads to arguments, possessiveness, and selfishness. Yes, because you've got it and they don't. Why do they not have it? Because they didn't do the work for it. Okay? That I don't think that has to be really explained, why they don't have the gifts, why they don't have the grace from God, why they don't have. No. Stupid. You don't have it because you're not chosen, because you didn't do the work that it takes to be chosen. Yeah, you'll try to keep all the money for yourself. This is definitely still talking about these people. Like, even after me giving a warning from the Most High God, they're gonna fuck around and find out, and they're gonna let time go by, time where they could have been paying the people back that they took their family members and siphoned their energy and shit like that. They're gonna waste all that fucking time, and then they're just gonna end up in hell. And they're gonna end up, God's gonna make sure that collective is taken care of no matter what, yo. But you just had one more fucking opportunity to fucking make it right, and then you would have gotten a lesser sentence, than what you're gonna have to go through now. Again, because of their ignorant bullshit. This is somebody being a fucking ignorant dumbass. Ignorant. Yeah. What's the hubris? It's hubris. It's complete arrogant, ignorant, and all of that. To the point of extreme self-destruction where you wipe out your entire lineage. That's scary. So it's foolish to try to control others' actions or situations around you. When it comes to your earthly inheritance, if anybody's going to try to fuck with that, just let God take over it. Because it comes from God anyways. That's why this is stuff that they can't really take from you. Resistance to change is affecting your judgment. Okay, so know that there's going to be a change that comes, but it may be you leveling up, like becoming wealthy. A contract is signed or agreement is reached. You will be in a position of authority. And then we had the Wheel of Fortune, which I'm being guided to take that as well for you guys. And then we're going to do some angel numbers and we'll close out. So the Wheel of Fortune puts you with you having everything that they came for. Okay? It puts you into the Wheel of Fortune, represents the ever-changing cycles of life, both good and bad. Your luck is turning into a new phase of life and a beginning. You're getting a new beginning off of this exact situation that we're talking about, okay? And these people are not getting no new beginnings. They're going to be forced to have to go back and relive what they did over and over again in any type of hell until they can make a different choice. Like I said, just the divination right there showed how God was going to give them one more time to, like, while they're on the earth, make it up to you. If this is a family member that did this to you, that means leaving you whatever money that is to be leaved. Like, God was going to give them an opportunity to make it right. But I felt, boom, they wasn't going to do shit. They're too hubris and ignorant and dumb in the brain. And like, literally, that even though God is saying to do that some of them still will try to go against the Most High God. And either way, that lands you in the Wheel of Fortune, because like I said, God's going to make sure that you're good. God's going to make sure that you have what you need and that you are always sitting pretty in the Wheel of Fortune, ready to spin that shit and play your luck at life, right? Promises for a better future. Destiny and fate will allow you very little control over coming events. You getting your destiny and fate back is going to allow you little control over upcoming events. Yes, that's true. But it's also going to put you into new events that are going to be better for you. Okay, so don't feel like, oh, well, this is like scary. Just if it would, know that it's scary to think that this could have happened, could have kept on happening had God not placed you where you needed to be, so that you could literally help the Creator take down these people who have taken children from the Creator already. Chosen ones. Not that everybody has the opportunity to be chosen. Yeah, everyone is called, but not very many people answer the call when God calls. Like, these people didn't. They were like, oh, God's calling. I'm going to go do more witchcraft to take so-and-so's destiny, okay? I'll come back and answer that later. And then they never came back. So, yeah. But I'm happy for you because you're in... I mean, it could even give you some satisfaction knowing that they have to walk away from this not gaining anything, losing everything. Losing everything. They're losing everything. They're losing everything. They're losing their children. They're losing their parents. They're losing their cars, their property, their whatever amount of money was given them to do magic on you. They're losing everything. Okay, so as you move forward, getting your destiny back, getting your energy back, getting to be your authentic you, okay, beautiful soul, as you move forward, when we're going to do angel numbers. So when these angel numbers come up, be aware, be very mindful of what you're thinking, what you're doing, okay, what you're speaking, because that, what you're doing in that moment, is going to be that little bit of info that you apply to the meaning of the angel number that you see, okay? And that's going to give you your calculation, your answer of like, you know, well, whatever the number is about, basically. That's how angel numbers work. So 1144, high vibes, divine intervention. Yeah, I'd say so. Much needed divine intervention. Much needed divine intervention. But yes, divine intervention. I love these angel cards. They always make me feel so good. And I really like when I see them in life. I'm very aware. So yeah, I would like you to become very aware as well of when the universe is connecting and communicating with you and your environment and everything, okay? It's just super important. So, divine intervention, prosperity, big ventures, fated events. This is epic. It's like the cards just confirm everything that we're already talking about. Faith, purpose, higher calling, love, or other happiness lurks just around the corner. It will be something much better than in your wildest dreams. A rare opportunity, an exciting encounter with like minded people will exceed your expectations. You getting to meet your soul tribe family is another thing. 1441. So we have ones and fours so far. So this is, yeah, the number 1 has to do with new beginnings, inspiration, intuition, the starting of something. 4 has to do with like the 4 directions, the 4 a foundation, the 4 archangels. So unique skills, life goals, mission, sense of joy, honesty, and important projects. So it's that time of intense self-development. Focus your mind on your craft. You already have what it takes to succeed, but practice makes you a master. It also serves to find your true purpose. Leveling up in your career or business is a priority right now. Okay, so that's a second confirmation about the destiny, about you being your purpose, putting your mind on your craft. $11.22, great shift. Personal growth, spiritual development, and manifesting goals, oneness, connection, and completion. First, focus on the positive changes occurring due to your efforts. Then expand your horizons and permit yourself to try something new. So many positive shifts are in store for you. The world around you is changing in favor of your intentions. Seven, 7, perseverance, change of perspective, reflection. Again, Saturn retrograde. Reflection, inner strength, wisdom, enlightenment. There is a need for a change of perspective on whatever has taken over you now. If you want to succeed, you need to keep going down the road that you're on. Reach for the wisdom within, and then you'll know what the right next step is. One more. Oh my gosh. 777. Good luck. Yes. This is a very lucky number. If you put 777, you can write it on anything and it will draw luck to you. Put 777 and draw a horseshoe. This message is most likely to reach you during your intense uncertainty. You'll come out winning from everything that comes your way. It's also a sign that you have much life experience and wisdom to share. Yet you'll need enthusiasm and effort to get this message to others. So you could be like a divine messenger like me, a prophet, prophetess, oracle, psychic, starseed, earth angel, light worker, wise one. 0330, lucky shirt. Love, peace, hope, and optimism. Transferring responsibility to others, progress, and creativity. Yeah, make sure that you bless your clothing. Make sure that you bless the soap that you use. If you have any Florida water, you know what Florida, or not Florida water, but if you have any, the cologne that they use to make Florida water, um, add some of that to your laundry detergent. Okay, it's a way to just cleanse your clothes, like, and keep them high vibrational. And just think about how the Europeans would give um, blankets taken from dead people that had like smallpox or whatever, some type of thing, and then they would give it to the Native Americans and get all those people sick. So think about that with your clothing, that everything you have in your house that you put on your physical body, make sure that you are doing, something. Like I have a little spray bottle that's got water and black salt in it, right? So, if I feel like something's stuck to me or whatever, I can shake this up and I can spray my clothing, I can spray myself. You could add some black salt water into like a tiny little bit of it. But be careful when working with black salt because it is a banishing agent. So if cats get it on their paws, they may not come back. Or they may leave for a while, not come back. Okay, so I think that's good. So I'm going to just tell you the angel numbers again. 1144, high vibes. 1441, unique skills. 1122, great shift. 7777, perseverance. 777, good luck. 0330, lucky shirt. Okay, thank you guys for being here. Thank you for making it to the end. Thank you for subscribing, for liking the video, for sharing it. And if you would like to tip or donate to the channel, it is so necessary and appreciated. And I am everlastingly grateful for you guys for supporting me. Thank you so much. There is a PayPal link in the description box below if you do want to do that. If you want to send your tips and donations via likes, shares, and subscribes, and just giving me a comment, a heart, tell me that you got this message and that everything makes sense, that, yeah, your ancestors are funny. Like, literally. They're not letting these people get away with this shit. Yeah. Beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful for you to get justice. Like, this is such a beautiful thing. You've been waiting for so long. Like, it's like something was being done and there was a delay on it. And now that delay, it's like, like the extended release, like that extended release that's being taken off. And so, boom, it's all just going to hit at once. Okay. So it's going to be a good impact of your own energy coming back to you. Okay. A lot of that, a lot of soul retrieval, a lot of energy healing. That's going to, so make sure that you drink some water, stay hydrated, get some sunshine. Don't stay in the house and on the internet all the time constantly. Go outside every once in a while, Okay. All right. I love you guys. Thank you guys for being here. God bless you. And may every single one of your destinies and fates be so freaking awesome. And may all of your energy and everything that you need to become in your destiny, being in your fate, may that all happen. I pray that every single one of you gets literally to have that beautiful experience of coming into oneness with your higher self and being, positively charged and just happy and stoked about being here, being alive and getting to interact with people and getting to have a family, getting to live life. So, okay. All right. Know that God loves you. Know that I love you. And know that everybody else, we're all waking up. Okay. And we're going to be coming back together. So this is a collaborative thing. Thank you guys so much. God bless you. And I'll see you in the next reading. Air hugs.